Hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo. Come one, come y'all. Welcome. We're back for part two. It's of your urban horoscope experience at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. It's still a beautiful, beautiful Friday, and I'm still very glad that you're here to join me today. Now, don't keep me to yourself. Don't try to keep me to yourself. Tell people, subscribe. You need to hear this. This girl got the recipes for life. She gonna tell you the ingredients. She ain't gonna sell you the sauce though. You see, you might just have to let it cook. You gonna marinate it overnight. How long you gonna let it? You gonna deep fry it? You gonna broil it? What you gonna do? So what we're gonna do right now is pick up right where we left off at. And so, but when we wrapped at the end of the last the first part of this here, we had ended up on Cancer, so we're on Leo now. So we're gonna get back in with Leo. We all ready for this?
Make some more meat.
And so in the edibles rack, we're gonna talk about. I had a hypertension test yesterday. It was some students from the college doing some kind of study experiment, and I went ahead and participated. They said, "Yeah, you want to?" I said, "Yeah." So he took my blood pressure, and I talked to him for a while because what the hell else? I ain't got nothing else to do. And so that's what we're gonna talk about in the edibles rack. Over at the edibles rack, that's where we exchange information. Because since it got me through, I do want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it. What's going on? His balls itching? They stuck to his leg? Maybe I can give it a try. So, so that's gonna be our topic. What happened when I was at the when I got my little hypertension test? That's probably really something for Bistro Bamboo. Should I be doing in my day? But there might be some points there that somebody listening could appreciate. Now these recipes are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. What you're gonna want to do is get out a pen and a paper, so just in case something catches your attention, and you say, I like that. I want to keep that and take that with me. I want to adapt to that. Jot it down. Now you gotta think fast, but be slow to keep up with what's going on over here in Bamboo Plaza. You got to think fast, but sometimes you might have to be willing to slow down, look around, and go off the beaten path and make your own way. Be your beautiful. You know how to make a statement without making a sound. But you also got to know when to hoo. Let's do Libra. I mean Leo. Because this really can't take long. This was not my idea. I don't know how this ended up being my life. I'm on the YouTube. I don't know. I don't got the voice for it. I don't. Do I got the face for it? Some people say you got a face for radio. If anybody ever tell you that, be insulted. Be very we gonna do Leo. Some news that comes to you from a friend or colleague could shake you up today, Leo. You might find that what you learn casts doubt on concepts you've embraced for most of your life. This could confuse you. Don't feel threatened. Everyone has to recreate some. What is these little things floating around? What is this? Little white things. Good luck. Hey, good luck. Is it angels? Angels floating around me. Can y'all see that? It's very distracting because I could just see this white. It's a white thing in my peripheral, all in my peripheral. My apologies, Leo. Let's run it back. Some news that comes to you from a friend or colleague could shake you up today, Leo. You might find that what you learn casts doubt on concepts you've embraced for most of your life. This could confuse you. Don't feel threatened. Everyone has to recreate some values from time to time. Think about it when you're more relaxed. And you might find it isn't so radical after all. Okay. I think was what was a previous zodiac sign that got that message today um as well. Don't take this whatever information that you're getting and put it into a category just yet. Don't decide how you feel about it already. Don't taint it with your experiences and your perceptions and whatever mood you might be in right now, right? But sit on it for a second. Think about the ins and outs and the nuances and the grades, the dark grades and light grades, and it's not black and white. You might come to realize it's not that extreme as I made it seem to myself. It's not that radical. Now, it said that this something you didn't believe this for your whole life, and it ain't easy to change something that you. That's kind of like who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change who I am because of what I heard. Because you agree with, you can't disagree with it. You can't even necessarily say you agree, but the fact that you can't disagree is kind of making you question, is this something that you need to reconsider? So you might feel a little threatened by it. So that's why you need to relax. And that's why you're feeling like it's extreme. It might be threatening and it feel uncomfortable because you growth is uncomfortable. Like when you're growing out of your pants and they start feeling uncomfortable. And sit on it for a second and see, how it's rubbing on you, how it's rubbing you later. Leo. Woo-hoo! That was for you to you. Now let's go to Virgo. Today you may see that nearly every couple you know is quarreling, Virgo. You may have a few differences with a current or potential partner, but this is nothing to worry about. You're tense and edgy because of outside pressure, so your fuse might be a bit shorter than usual. Try to stretch your patience a little further just for today. All should be well by tomorrow. Okay, I think I forgot to mention, yes, we'll do the edibles rack and crack the fortune cookies. Did I say that? Crack the real fortune cookies for earth, wind, and fire and water, and then the celebrity fortune cookie. We're gonna run that. We're gonna give it to DDG. That's what's in the news right now. It's really about Hallie, but he's the cause. So I'm like, I'm feeling like should we? I want to give both of them a fortune cookie. Want to give just? Maybe I'll give Hallie one on another episode. Something telling me to give DDG one, and I'm really not trying to be here this long. I'm not be here yet. Virgo. Oh, I read it already. All the couples they into it and stuff. So if you and your partner start having some differences, it's nothing to worry about. It's some outside pressure that you're feeling. So it's making your fuse a little shorter than it normally is. You might be feeling a little tense, a little edgy. That's the elephant in the room. So what you're gonna want to do is, since you're aware of that, you be conscious of it and be intentional about the way you communicate with people. Be more patient. Try to be more patient, or more considerate, or more empathetic or sympathetic than you normally are. At least for today, right? Tomorrow, they should be back to, you know, how you like them to be, how you prefer, your preference, your ideal. But for now, be intentional about making sure you're not impatient. All right. And don't let what other couples got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And so what happened is you're not a follower. Energy is strong. So the energy could rub off on you. Unintentionally, something that one of them is doing or saying triggered you, could have possibly triggered you, right? For something that you already got over in your relationship, or something that for whatever reason, you may not even have realized that it low key triggered you because you over that and you're not holding no resentment. But it just brought back those feelings. You know what I'm saying? So you're feeling a little bit more irritated today. Be conscious of that and intentionally. combat those feelings. That's what you need to do. Woo! Libra. Today you may be in a very stressful atmosphere. Your entourage is likely to be tense and anxious, and you're no exception. You may need to stay in the environment until you've accomplished your objectives. You will probably want to spend your evening at home in front of the TV, doing and thinking absolutely nothing. Relax. Okay, okay. Now, you got to work through this. Don't leave before it's done. Now, whatever you in somewhere with some people, y'all working through something and it done got a little intense. It's anxiety. If people is anxious all around you, and you may not have noticed, but you a little anxious too. Um, and you probably kind of maybe you want to get up and go. You grown and you can do that, right? But you need to stay until things are worked through. If you get up and go, it's gonna be a kink that didn't get ironed out. It's gonna be something that you missed. It's gonna be you things you're not gonna be able to put into context in the future because you left too soon. So read the room, and you and everybody in there do y'all best. Y'all control the energy in that environment. Make sure it doesn't go somewhere where it doesn't need to go. So TV, after you stay there until everything y'all need to do is accomplished. Once y'all accomplish y'all objectives, then you go ahead and feel free to free yourself like Fantasia. Go ahead and free yourself. Then Big Back and Be Boo, get to the house, watch you some TV, and get all that pressure. Let all that pressure alleviate out of your pores and out of your veins.
No.
Scorpio, hooty hoo. You and a current or potential partner may disagree on whether to spend some time together alone or go out with friends, Scorpio. If you've both had a rough day, you're likely to be rather tense and apt to snap at each other. A compromise may be the best answer. Spend an hour or two with your friends and then come home and relax. That way everybody's happy. Okay, that's a good compromise. This about the third Okay, that's good. So this is about what is this about the third zodiac sign where they said be conscious of the way you and the people that you love are communicating with one another. Be intentional about that. So at this point, it's a good idea to get out of wherever y'all cooped up at and go somewhere and have a good time, right? But the universe said don't go together. This is a y'all, even though y'all came to this, y'all came up with this idea together. It's not going to be conducive if y'all go together. Y'all need to separate and shake that energy, shake off that energy in separately, apart from one another. If you trying to shake it off and they there, you beating custom out and starting the shit all over again. So it said one of y'all go out and one of y'all go somewhere else, or one of y'all stay. That's what it said, literally verbatim. I used to sit here and do this. It would take me like 5 minutes, and I can figure out how it can make it figuratively and not so literal, right? But we not doing. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now y'all know this is coming from Guwa. This is God, the universe, and the ancestors. How I translate these horoscopes for us. My little cousin used to say "does." How I translate these horoscopes for us. From what I can ascertain, from what I can decipher, from what I can ascertain, I decipher it for us all. And so take this, because it's Gua, Gua, God, the universe, and the ancestors. God speaks, the universe moves, and the ancestors guide. So, Scorpio, compromise is in your future, in the near future for you. Now y'all know these horoscopes, the stars is gonna be like this for about 3 or 4 days. So this could apply to yesterday or tomorrow, later on in the week. What I want you to do is these are croissants that I'm giving to you. Now, even though my word is bond, I don't want you making no life decisions of what you hear. here at the bakery because I tend to be a little risque in the way I live my life. So don't it, 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 it's obstacles and challenges that you don't have to add to your life. Now, Sagittarius, who knew? This one is for you. A relaxing evening at home may be just what you need, Sagittarius, but a colleague might ask you to attend a business related event. You may have had a stressful few days. Such a party may be the last thing you want to do. Don't be afraid to say no. There will be plenty of colleagues there. At the most, put in a quick appearance and then leave. Right now, you need more rest than contacts. Okay, so they said, you don't need to be doing a whole lot of hobnobbing, but do a little bit. Do a little bit. Just shake some of that energy off of you and then go and get back to the house and relax ASAP. What else? Yeah, you just for a couple of days. See, it sound like a party because you've been stressed for the past few days. A party ain't something that you really had in mind, but don't be afraid to say no. Show up for a little while and dip on out. You do need that relaxing evening at home more than you need to be kicking and hanging out. So consider that, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Hootie hoo. Today, you may try to contact several people, Capricorn, none of whom may be available. You might particularly want to reach a female friend or relative who lives far away. This could prove frustrating as you have some interesting news for her. Keep trying, you will eventually manage to connect, and she will be glad to hear from you. She might even invite you to visit. I got this ponytail is kind of tight. I gotta I had to braid the middle of my hair and then I could put the rest of it up to make this bun right. Because if I didn't, it would have been very. I wouldn't have this just it wouldn't have been like this. It would have been floating, lifting off my head. So I braided the middle, and but, it's tight. I could feel that braid in the middle pulling. It's one braid that I braided up, and then I put the hair. I can feel it pulling. I might take my bun out. Try to loosen it or something. Uh, now Capricorn, if you try to get in touch with somebody, this is very literal. It's obviously what it say. But I feel like maybe if we look at it figuratively, it could be you got to try to get in touch with something that you want to accomplish. Something that you've been trying to do for a long time. That's what you want to reach. Something inside of you that's gonna be when you reach it, it's gonna make you feel good. It offers intrinsic value. Some things have extrinsic value. It's what's on the outside, what other people can see and be proud of you for that you have and accomplished. But some things hold intrinsic value, where they make you feel good about yourself, where they make you feel like a better person. And so that's what it's giving, Capricorn. If we take it away, y'all go on horoscope.com and y'all can see, read along with me. If we take away from the literal meaning of what it says, you try to contact some female friend or relative far away. They're gonna be glad to hear from you. They might even invite you to visit. If we make that, because you obviously understand that, how would I need to translate that for? If we look at it from a different angle, because it's about perspectives. You know what I'm saying? You could be standing in one spot and and another person could be standing in a different spot. Y'all looking at the exact same event occur, but from where they looking at, they can't even see that it's a dog laying on the side of the ground on this side. The dog hurt. They can't see that from where they at. Y'all looking at the same thing, but they can't see that from their vantage point. You know what I'm saying? So just to put a different spin on this, besides the literal meaning, um, is whatever you're trying to achieve and reach to, it could get frustrating, right? And you feel like you know you have something good to offer to that, whatever it is. You ready, you to give what you got to give, right? And you know that whatever it is will benefit from your presence and from your contribution. But you having a hard time getting a good grip on, say, hey, I got something for you, but keep at it. It's gonna be worth it. Eventually you go connect and they're gonna be glad, and you absolutely right. They did, you did contribute to what they got going on. They're gonna be glad that you're there. They gonna tell you to keep coming back and do it some more, or whatever it is. You show up and deliver, and that's the missing piece. And it's just obvious that your presence is expected. And you sometimes we do things, you may not automatically be getting the recognition that you want, or might not automatically be getting paid for it, but it's going to hold intrinsic value for you knowing that you show up and do that, and that you the one that's keeping that going. You know what I'm saying? Make it, post it on your Facebook, and make yourself feel good if you want some attention about it, for some attention for it. You know what I'm saying? And then you never, eventually somebody might take notice. You have a highway named after you. You gonna mess around and have a park bench named after you. You gonna mess around and get some dividends, get a little check, get a sponsorship, get a program. They put you over the program and you in charge of it. And you ain't never got to do your other job the rest of your life. You can do this 12 hours a week and you set for life. You know, that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Whatever that gut feeling that you got that's telling you that you a good fit and they need you, you're right. So keep trying, and eventually you'll manage to connect. That's if we're gonna take it outside of what it literally says, right? Okay, Aquarius. Who the who? Whether or not you should make a specific expenditure could cause some tension between you and your a partner, Aquarius. You may think that it isn't feasible now, while your friend is determined to go for it. This isn't the day to try to reach an agreement in this matter. Neither of you is likely to give in. Wait a couple of days until you're both a bit less tense. Okay, here we are with this wait a couple of days thing again. Everybody, it said this to enough people, so let's everybody do this. Sit on whatever decision that you need to make. Sit on however you normally would have reacted, right? Sit on that and don't do it yet, and see if you feel different. You might some have the universe will send you something, what you need to see to to make sure you have you got all the information that you need to make a good choice and to make the right decision. So it's you and a partner. It could be a business partner, romantic partner, your sister, whoever, coworker. And it's something, an expenditure, something that y'all got to invest in, whether that be money, whether that be time. It's something that's gonna, and the fact that it's an expenditure, it's a real like it's a real investment, like it's a real effort that y'all gonna have to put into it. It ain't no lightweight thing. So your friend is they ready to go, and you kind of inhibited. You kind of, wait a minute, I'm not ready to do this yet. So let's pause on it. So both of y'all think about what you want. I think what you would help. Think about what your main objective, what your main goal is, what you really want to accomplish, what you'll end up regretting if you don't do it. What other things is going to affect, what other things is not going to fall into place if you don't do this, right? Or if you do do it, what other things are going to fall into place if you do it, right? So that's what it said. That today, whatever, for whatever reason, today ain't the day for y'all to have this, for y'all to make this decision. Like it says to them other zodiac signs. So keep that in mind. The universe know what it's talking about. And we're going on around the Pisces. Hooty hoo. Really, God speaks. God know what he's talking about. Universe moves. And the ancestors guide. Hooty hoo. Pisces. A friend may be throwing a party and you might be expected to attend. You've probably had a stressful day and don't really feel up to it. Your friend may try to induce you to come by making you feel guilty. Don't fall for that trap. Go only if you feel that the value of the occasion overrides your need to rest. Your friend will forgive you if you say no. Okay. Uh, yeah, this remind me of one of those. I like to read those AITAH, the Reddit things, the Am I the asshole? So one of them, it was a girl, and her best friend was getting married, and it was a destination wedding, and it wasn't gonna be no, they had the money for it. Um, and it was most of the destination weddings that the people in their circle go to cost them around 1,500. Hers was around 3,000. It was her best friend. I mean, she had the kids and everything. She didn't know if her husband was going to be able to take watch the kids. They had to take the kids, but they got to take them to have somebody to watch the kids. It was free wedding, whatever. But it's her best friend, so she's like she's not gonna go. And I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but your best friend only get married one time. You literally can't afford it. It's only gonna be for a couple of days. It's not like this you doing it every week. You going out there, you're gonna get married, and it's gonna be over with. Your husband may not necessarily have to go. Maybe I just feel like it was a bunch of raggedy excuses for somebody that you call your best friend. But look, that's some stressful days, some stressful shit going on over there around you too, Pisces. And I don't know what that is, but it's making you feel like you're not up to this party that your friend attended, invited you to. They expect you to attend. They trying to even make you feel guilty. You say, hey, maybe they'll say, well, I support you. I show up to all your stuff, even when this, even when that. But don't fall for it if you're not really in the mood. You be there. Got there and started something and got into it. Come on now. You're messing up my flower.
No, I'm not.
Okay, get back. Let me see if I can finish real fast.
Nope.
So, the value of the occasion. You have to think about how important things are sometimes. Sometimes it's important to go places because you want to network and hobnob, or maybe it's important that the value of that occasion is to just show your friend that you care and that they matter to you, or the value of that occasion could be for whatever reason, to build a closeness. Whatever the reason is, that is not overriding your rest at this point in time. So if you say no, your friend will forgive you. Absolutely. Aries. Woo! Let me see. It's about this is the last one because we started with Taurus. Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. I guess because God really could have gave me some money. He didn't have to leave me here like this. But if God would have gave me what I needed, I wouldn't be doing the YouTube channel, and y'all wouldn't be getting these recipes. Y'all wouldn't be getting the recipes that y'all need. So I had to go through so much. God, is this what it was? I had to go through all this to be able to bring these people these recipes for you. I'm the only one that was gonna be able to do it. I don't even like my little raspy voice, but God, I had accepted it like a couple of months ago, and I said, I'm saying, I was thinking about it when I was in the shower, and I said, God needed me to have a raspy voice. God needed my voice to be recognizable, because I heard, who was it? Y'all know when Mary J. Blige did a Burger King commercial, and the commercials used to be bomb. The fast food commercials used to get down. They used to have a little R&B. I woke up and found you creeping. That was cheating on the chicken nuggets. She didn't want to share the nuggets. Girl, you got a 10-piece, girl. Why you gotta be stingy? He said that shit fast as fuck. I can't even. You got a 10-piece, girl. Why you gotta be stingy? So Mary J. Blige on that Burger King commercial, and then Queen Latifah has a recognizable voice. And I heard Kevin Hart on a commercial, and I'm like, oh, it hit me, Eureka. That's why my voice had to sound like this. That's why I couldn't have one of the cute, dainty voices. because God wanted my voice to be recognizable. Now, this incident done got me before. One of these incidents done got me before. Y'all let me know if the ash start gathering up on there, trying to get me. Um, mm, we gonna wrap this thing on up. We gonna do this Aries horoscope. Slide by the edibles rack. I'm gonna tell you how it all went down. And when I got this little hypertension test yesterday from these college students that was sitting at the library. They just had a little table set up at the library, and I got a hypertension test. And I want to tell y'all something about my interaction, my experience with those young fellas. And then we're gonna we're gonna crack a fortune cookie for DDG to see what the universe got to say about this mess. Um, I saw a meme earlier today, and they said that Cassie, they talking all the people talking mess about Cassie for staying, and they talking mess about Halle Bailey for leaving. It's like women can't win for losing. Just everything a man do is our fault. We just everything we gotta hold ourselves accountable for what they done. We gotta hold ourselves accountable because we let them do it, right? Mind you, can we consider the fact that them motherfuckers is stronger than us? And sometimes you don't want to question somebody. You don't want to question the motherfucker that's stronger than you. And sometimes, and then I'll say that as it pertains to Cassie. As far as Hallie, she has an image to uphold. You want to try to make a relationship work and give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to say nothing and have him looking bad. Same time, that's another reason, motherfucker. You don't want to make motherfucker look bad. People gonna act like, well, how many times while you just now leaving, you let him hit you a few times before already. So you been being violent with him too. It is wild. Let's wrap this thing on up. Aries, woo. Today you might receive some uncomfortable, intuitive signals from one or more of your friends, Aries. Perhaps someone doesn't feel well, but came out to play anyway. Sensing the tension in others could save you some grief, as people may be stressed and likely to lash out over nothing. It's best to focus on solitary pursuits if you can. Okay, Aries, it's the people around you are stressed too, and this ain't necessarily rubbing off on you like it did them other signs. It's not necessarily involve you. So what you gonna need to do is you gonna have to do you for a couple of days. For the next few days, pursue your interests solitarily. Is that a word? Um, these people who you normally be kicking it with, they going through some shit. You picking up on that. They may not be telling you, and then they may not want to let you down, but you picking up on it. You don't try to force anything. Sometimes people will. That's that new term, gaslight, where they put you in that position. Well, they don't new term to do something, and then act like you did something. When they hold on, I'm only human. The fuck was I supposed to do? Hell. So Aries, it's saying do you today, cause y'all be done got into it over nothing. That's what I just said. And then they respect what they going through. Yeah, it might be a bigger something bigger. Well, if this was that's petty. That's not the way you treat somebody you love. That's not the way it's really supposed to be like this, no matter what. It don't matter if you in a bad mood or if you got an attitude. That's how my people would do me. Like I'm trying to escape from this crazy relationship. And then my play cousin was willing to watch my daughter for me while I went to work, right? But I told her I'll pay her when I get my first check. And then here come my mama's sister. That ain't how it works. It ain't supposed to go like that. And I'm just trying to survive. We supposed to be fair. That's the way you treat somebody. Hell. But I made it. Hard to. Shout out to God. My strong mind. Motherfuckers want to make me see, oh, the shit is crazy. Okay, so we wrapped that up. That was our horoscopes for today. I hope know you got something out of that. One of them zodiac signs, even if it wasn't yours. What was I about to say? Damn it, I forgot. Oh, see, it's them people because I live in an urban area, right? And there's people they walk down the street and they halfway crazy and they're not clean, they transient, they talking to themselves, they yelling and they, you know, and I can almost see how they got like that from us from loving too hard. They got like that from loving too hard and that never being reciprocated. And so you talk to yourself and you trying to convince yourself of who, what, where, when, and why. When is the love gonna be for me? Why is the love not for me? What is something wrong with me? You know, and you just don't understand, and then you don't belong. So you just out on the street walking around talking to yourself. You because you got to talk. I mean, as a human, you just want to something want to come out and say, and I know that because I be isolated a little bit sometimes. You just want to say some words to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say some words, even if it's not to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, and then let me tell y'all what else I've been thinking about. Let me tell y'all, we can put this in the edibles rag. Let me tell y'all what else I've been thinking about. I'm about to forget. What? Damn it, I forgot. So yesterday, I was at the library. I came to the library, and it was two young guys. They had a little blood pressure machine. They didn't had a notebook, a journal out or nothing. Where the hell did my blood pressure go? In that damn tablet? So I was just making conversation with them. How long, what y'all studying, what y'all going to school for? How long till you're done? How long you been on it? When I want to. I didn't ask them what made them want to be a doctor. I wish I would have asked. So I was just like, I appreciate y'all. One of them had on his little college sweater, the other one just had on his regular shirt. So I'm just like, well, I appreciate y'all being here in the community, being a good image for the kids to see and this, that. So I'm talking to the guy. One of them was a little older. He had did his 4 years already. The other one was on his first year. So the older one, he was kind of called himself taking the lead, trying to converse with me, right? And I come across as ghetto. I'm a little abrasive. I'm a little rough in my tone. I'm trying to soften up. I've been having me a little motto lately. That's not the word I wanted to say, but a little theme, a little anthem lately. Gentle, peaceful, pure. That's what I've been working on, being gentle, peaceful, and pure. So anyway, I'm like, I'm glad y'all are here in the community to be a good image for the kids to walk by and see. Sometimes we don't have anything. So he made it. He shared something with me that I wasn't aware of. Something about the mirror effect, where it's borderline impossible for people to be something that they have never seen. People can only be what they see. To some, just to kind of sum up what he said.
I am not.
And that was interesting to me. And so, I'm talking. So I'm like, it reminded me of look. My best friend in elementary school and middle school, said her parents was I'm not said like I lived this. Her parents were preachers. They had their own church. Y'all know she was a preacher's kid, so I was too. Like how it is when y'all young and that's your best friend. They parents is your parents, and when you going everywhere with them and stuff. So she said the Jehovah's Witnesses come to their door and they daddy bring them in the house and preach to them. So after they did my hypertension, my blood test, he told me my pulse was high. And my blood pressure was a little bit high. but not too much. So, black people got these underlying hypertension, blood pressure things that cause, and we not aware of it, and so they're doing the study for the university. Okay, cool. And so I'm like, I feel like I'm glad it's like it's not what because we got on that conversation about the mirror effect that people can only imitate what they see, and so I'm like, when we go to school when they talk about doctor and lawyer, and then we know it's like Walmart and McDonald's, but it's not too much talk about what's in between, like, and what people should be able to pursue that. What you want to be, maybe an insurance agent, or you maybe you work for the county, or maybe you can be a social worker, case worker, maybe you want to be you know, um, a bank branch manager, or run the program, or hell, I don't know. I don't even know. Whatever, what comes between being a doctor or a lawyer and working at Walmart or McDonald's? That's what needs to be the focus. Everything else is very, all that stuff that they teach us at school, it doesn't guide us anywhere. It's like the pipeline in the prison system. It's a pipeline to nothingness. Even if you're not literally physically in prison, you will definitely be mentally imprisoned if your ass can't figure out what come in between doctor and lawyer and McDonald's and Walmart. Like, especially if you live in somewhere in this expensive and shit, and the food and got so expensive, it don't matter no more. Everywhere expensive. So he goes, the one who called himself taking the lead. Um, oh yeah. Well, as far as it goes as being a doctor or a lawyer, or I don't think I'm better than anybody. Sometimes you think people say you think you're better than somebody because you're a lawyer. No, I didn't even say that. That ain't the point. It ain't even the context of what I'm saying or where I'm going with this. But that's what's on the forefront of your mind, because subconsciously, somewhere deep down inside, you do indeed think you better than a Walmart and a McDonald's employee. Cause that wasn't even the context of the conversation. Yes.
Can you help me do this level?
What is this game? I don't know about this game. How to do this game?
Can you just help me?
How does it go? What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to do, and then I don't know how to do the bottom part. So you move the bombs out the way.
This one?
No, you're supposed to move the bombs out the way.
Well, next time tap the bomb and then move the bar. Slide back. Going on now. So, boy, that wasn't even the point. Now then we get sober. I'm sitting down. I'm talking to him, and so I get to inviting them to my YouTube channel. I say subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers. So YouTube will start paying me. I can get my chain at the pawn shop. I work full time. It's hard out here for a parent when you try to get the money for the rent.
It's not working.
What you gotta do? Blow up the bomb first. What you supposed to do is do it. Wait a minute. Get rid of this one.
Mommy.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, girl.
No, you don't. You don't even know what you're doing.
Okay, let me see. You go show me how to do it. Show me how.
I don't know how to show you how to do it.
Give me about 4.5 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. So the conversation continues. The conversation goes on. I'm sitting there. I invite them to my YouTube channel. Come subscribe. So then I say, what people ask, what is it about? And lately, this is Urban Horoscopes, but really, I'm a motivational speaker. I think that's what's going on here. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's giving TED Talk. No lie. The way my word is bond, and then the way God be sending me, I can't make this stuff up. All this is just in me. I don't know. But I'm gonna stay right here with you. You keep practicing, and I'm gonna stay right here with you. So I said, I feel like my channel was good for people y'all age, really maybe high school and middle school kids, but I cuss a little bit, so I wouldn't want to. So the boy, the older one, he started acting like it, and I was telling him about how I want to change it to maybe not say horoscopes, but to maybe say something else. And he was looking I was I was saying something strange or
no.
uh, no. Y'all could just fast forward to this. Fast forward through this part, please.
I'll do 22 left. Oh, do it. Just do it.
Where's the bomb supposed to go? They supposed to stay there?
No.
Where are they supposed to go? How do the bombs go away? How do we get rid of the bomb?
You tap on it.
Tap on it. Wait. You see? Why are you not letting me do it? You gonna do it?
No.
Okay, well let me do it then. Where's the bomb supposed to go?
I don't know.
Wait. Wait.
Why?
Move.
Let me do this part.
What's going on then?
No, I want you to do this part first. Do this part down.
Why don't you can do it?
No, you do it. Oh.
Alright, I'll try again.
But I'm changing it.
Alright. So I said I feel like it'd be good for people around y'all age. Especially if you've been through some things you might need a little bit of motivation to overcome. That's what I'm here for. So, and then I said, oh, I don't want to assume that y'all have been through some things. Maybe you haven't had some challenges. So the one who said he don't think he better than nobody because he a doctor, he said, yeah, he gonna point to the boy. Like, yeah, he been through things, not me. That shit irritated me a little bit. I said, you suspicious. I said, okay, you subscribe to my, so when I came back, I said, y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. The one boy, he said, yep, I already subscribed. The other one, oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to do it. Get your bitch ass out of here. I'm going to do it later. I said, oh, you suspicious. I knew you is kind of funny. I just hope the boy picked up on that funny shit. Know who you sitting next to. Know who you sitting with. Because not once, but twice did he make every attempt to separate himself from what he thought. He down here in the ghetto trying to get his study done. He don't even feel no connection to this shit. Talking about, oh, I don't feel like I'm better. I'm talking about kids knowing different careers besides a doctor and a lawyer and a Walmart and a McDonald's. Being better wasn't even the context. And I don't know. I don't want to assume that you guys have been through anything, but oh, you ain't been through shit, huh? I don't want to tell y'all that he was light skinned and the other boy was a little darker, but that ain't relevant. That ain't relevant. But that's what it was. That's the truth. That's true. Hell. So that's what happened. Was back today. That's what happened. It was back today. Now I don't know what you may have gotten at that. That was just that was probably something for usually I like to do something that's informative, a little educational, interesting, intriguing, pique your interest. That conversation that we just had was more for what you'll find in Bistro Bamboo. So stay tuned. The bakery been open for a while now. We're gonna be opening up Bistro Bamboo, home of the dainty chats. Mila, I don't know because your sister changed the password on my phone. So I don't know what's going on right now. Go to a game. It's a lot of games on this one phone. Remember, go to the other good game. The other good game. So it's fortune cookie time. Yes, we should be done in like 5 minutes. So how's our edibles back? I hope you got something out of that. Let me know in the comments what you think about.
I'm gonna tell Abe. Go back.
What I shared.
I'm gonna go tell Abe.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna come with you. Just give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna come with you.
No.
I just gotta crack the fortune. Let me crack the fortune cookies.
Just go.
I just gotta crack the fortune cookies. Don't do that.
Well, it's my fortune cookie.
It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this.
Okay, so we got DDG and Halle Bailey. I don't know a lot about DDG, so it ain't too much that I could say. I usually try to find do some little background information, a little background research on the person with a little cover. That's why I'm gonna have to go back and do Shannon Sharp again because I don't feel like it was respectful enough the way that it came up. But being more consistent and getting to the routine and having the things and doing it the right way. I don't like doing nothing halfway. Can you please? Where's the fortune that was in here? Give me the fortune. You shouldn't do these things. Advancement will come with hard work. Okay. If that was for you, write it down. These recipes are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. Can you? Oh. Okay. All right, I ate it. You eat the rest. So, DDG in the news because of some what Halle Bailey said has been going on behind closed doors in their relationship. She got the judge to agree, and they had to be separated because apparently it was some violence and some kind of emotional abuse. We've seen the emotional abuse. We witnessed that physical abuse, and so DDG he kind of it just seems like people be in a relationship with people that they don't like. Like a man will be in a relationship with you and not like you. Dead ass, yo. In my New York, dead ass, son. In my New York accent. Like I saw it on Tony Gaskins, and he about as he keep it real. He keep it very real. He about as real as they come. And he give the relationship advice. He made mistakes in the past, and he said he treated women bad, and he gave his life to God now. And so he describes for women a good way they can have a solid. What's going on? You got to pee again? Okay, I'm almost finished. So, Tony Gaskins, when his video first came in my algorithm, one of the very first videos of his that I watched, this stuck with me forever. This was years ago. And he said, okay, go on. Let me see. So he said, hold on. Hold on. I'm wiping my bag. Turn down a little bit. Okay, you gotta move back there then if it's gonna be loud. Go all the way in the back if it's gonna be loud. So if my instant go out, see when I drive around with my instant, it's not up here by the mobile. I have it right here, right here. But he said this is like something else to me. He said that a man, you can piss a man off, say something to him, do something funny to him, and he'll still stay with you. If he's not ready to break up with you yet, and he don't want the relationship to be over yet, he'll still stay with you. But he'll know the whole time in the back of his mind that he's gonna get ready to leave you as soon as he get ready. Like whatever you did, he in a position where he can't leave you right now, or he don't feel like leaving you right now. Not even that he depending on you for anything, but whatever a woman is good for, right? Not your money, not to live with you, but just genuinely what man and women do for each other. He's still wanting that and liking that. But something you did or something you said or some type of attitude that of yours that he became aware of, some kind of thought process, he done made up his mind that you will never be the one. But he won't tell you that. He'll just hold that grudge against you and stay with you. Not even liking you. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder, like, because sometimes I could be a little blunt when I don't need to be. And then what being blunt about what? Where is that information? What do you have? Do I have the information to make such a blunt assumption? Or if I do, what is the point? It's very rude. What am I saying this for? You know? And so I feel like it was a cycle of that's how I got treated. And so I go out into the world saying anything and treating people like that and not understanding what the fuck going on. Well, hell, that's my mother looking at me. And now, motherfuckers, what is it? Look, the relationships is broken. Communication is broken between people who I grew up with, treating me like that. So, that's something worth considering. Um, Considering what type of impression that I'm making, considering what I'm saying. So I kind of feel like I don't know for it's a piece of me. I feel like it's a lot of things that contributed to why. Because me and my kid's father, not my baby daddy, my kid's father, we were together for a while. At least he acted like we was being together for a while or whatever. And so, but he really he didn't like me. He really don't like me. And so, it makes you wonder what is it that to make a motherfucker don't like you no more after I had your baby and after why you didn't stop? Why you didn't realize you didn't like me till I had already had your baby and stuff? You didn't realize that before. This is a big commitment. Um, then they treat the kids like trash because that's how they feel about you sometimes. Not in everybody's case, but that's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. So DDG, he hasn't treated Hallie right. And he didn't want to embarrass her online by talking to other girls and posting the messages that he had with other girls. And Halle Berry is America's fucking sweetheart. Stop playing with me. Halle Berry, the Little Mermaid. Halle Berry, the Color Purple remake, which she couldn't even be in because she couldn't even be at the promotions and the marketing and the events and shit because she was big and pregnant with his baby. He ain't asked her to marry him. He ain't cut off his outside shit and tried to consider her feelings or nothing. Really emotionally abusive. And if he'll do that in public, what is he saying to her behind doors? Is he angry? Are you getting physically abusive? Because you seem mad. Oh, I'm sorry. So I just want to see what like I said, when I crack these 40 tickets for these celebrities, they 98% accurate when the universe comes with the message. So let's see what it says. And it's kind of like, they be in a relationship with you and they don't even like you. But it's some type of, he has money, so it's not about what. So it's not about her money, but it is, whatever it is, your own partner can be jealous of you. And he got the money, but she has access. Like I said, she's American sweetheart. She can get into rooms with that juice that he can't get in with no amount of cash. You gotta have the juice. You gotta know somebody. Anyway, this fortune cookie is gonna be for DDG. Then we're gonna do the earth, wind, and fire. I don't litter, but it's snacks, so it's gonna either
you do litter.
erode Or
Usually your
it should
daddy's
be
Donald.
used to be some birds coming over here. Used to be some birds circling around the car any minute now. So, this is for DDG. Like I said, these fortune cookies have been like 98, 90. Really, we going on 99% accurate with
Everyone do
these
this.
celebrities. Wait a minute, wait. Can you turn that? Oh, let me see the phone real fast. You finished with the phone?
No.
So, turn it down a little bit.
No.
I mean, the people need to hear this. Call you back. I'll call you back. That was one of my relatives. I know it was 702 number. I know it was one of my relatives. Mila, please. All right, just stay right there.
Because of the fortune cookies.
So, can you move, please? I got to call you back. Yeah, that was my cousin who we got the same birthday. That's funny. It's our birthday tomorrow. Um, but back to this. Now I try not to translate these fortune cookies. When I tell you I cannot make this shit up. Y'all just saw me open this fortune cookie right here in front of y'all. The universe be 98. We going on 99% accuracy with these fortune cookies when it comes to these celebrities and where they at in their life at that moment. The universe will directly speak to that shit. So, Hattie Bailey asked for the restraining order against DDG. The judge granted it. Do you know these fortune cookies say a judgment will rule in your favor? Now, okay, I'm feeling like, I mean, when you in those type of situations, it's give and take. You win some and you lose some. So he might. It's the I get the universe is offering him some encouragement. Because when I see DDG, he just a young fella. He ain't he ain't perfect, and he don't try to be. But it's not that he deserves so to suffer or go through things, right? He gotta grow and go through his learning process. So what this is telling me, right here, the universe is saying that the first judgment did go in Hallie's favor, but there is gonna be some give and take. You gonna feel like you accomplished something at the end. And whether that be successful co-parenting, whether that be some revelation that you came to be able to accept that, yeah, I'm going to make this work or not, but I'm going to be, represent the family well. Whatever that may be, it's going to happen for you. It's going to hold a lot of intrinsic value for you. Even if on the outside, it might not be a win. It might not look like favor to other people or like something in your favor to other people, but it's going to have a lot of intrinsic value for you. Okay, your Chinese word, it says Chinese zodiac. Ox. It didn't give you a word. It says the ox. Your lucky numbers are 56, 20. Man, you is ruining my birthday.
It is not your birthday.
Okay, but tomorrow, and this is my birthday episode. Can you be quiet till I get finished? Just real fast. Your lucky numbers are 56, 20, 41, 9, 29, and 37. And the universe strikes again with these fortune cookies. DDG just got the case. The judgment it didn't go in his favor this time, but perhaps it did. What looks like it's not going in your favor may not always be that. Depending on what you don't always know what you need. That had to happen for you to reach your true destiny. You know what I'm saying? So DDG. That was your fortune cookie. The universe ain't mad at you. They don't want us to be mad at you. I want you to know things are going to be going in your favor, however that may be. Whether that's inside and nobody else know, whether that's for something to get out of the way for you to reach a, something else that you want to reach. You didn't want it to happen this way, but some kind of way to end up favorable for everybody. That's the vibe. That's what I got. I'll put the plastic wrapper right there because I don't live it. Earth, wind, and fire. It's time for y'all 40 tickets to be cracked. Earth, wind, and fire, and water. We're going to start with water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In great attempts, it is glorious, even to fail. Okay, I like that. Now, y'all know I don't translate the fortune cookies. Your learn Chinese word is hello, and your lucky numbers are 54, 40, 31, 11, 28, and 4. And again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water signs. In great attempts, it is glorious, even to fail. It's the fact that you even try. You get the glory even if you fail, because that was a big old thing for you to even think you could do that. Like the fact that you had the audacity to do the shit. All right, fire sign: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I won't both translated, but it spoke to me. I ain't really translated, did I? If you continually give, you will continually have. Your learn Chinese word is wife. And your lucky numbers are 35, 22, 48, 34, 42, and 46. And again, if you continually give, you will continually have. And that was for our fire signs: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Now for our earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Look, stand up. Look out. What was that up there? Is something up there? Look up there. Hand me the phone. Is you using the phone?
No, I am.
Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. About time I got out of that cookie. Your learn Chinese word is spoon, and your lucky numbers are 28, 13, 19, 56, 10, and 23. And again for our earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The fortune says it's about time I got out of that cookie. You've been pinned up in this fortune cookie for long enough, too long. So earth signs, free yourself. You've been pinned up long enough. And then it's Taurus season, and they've been telling Taurus all day. Go back to the first episode. Taurus digital fortune cookie and Taurus horoscope said, like, release yourself to love, for others to love you, for you to seek love, and for you to love yourself right. So it says, about time I got out of that fortune cookie. You're gonna feel real good and relieved if you go and do that. Now we know you got every reason why you feel like you'll be out of line for doing it, because you need to put your priorities first. You must be some kind of deadbeat mom if you go off and worry about getting some dick, even though you accidentally been celibate for years. Your wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini.
Mommy, I think I got a booty pirate.
All right. All personal breakthroughs.
Mommy, look, it's a booty pirate.
This was the school giving to the kids.
Yeah, a booty pirate.
Pirates booty. That's the name of the popcorn. Yeah, I tell you.
His name is Booty Pirate.
This is the last one. I'm finished, and I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I had some Carmex on when we started. What happened to the goddamn Carmex? It must have been the sun. I look good. I'm gonna start wearing makeup. I'm gonna be fine as fuck. I'm gonna break the. I'm break the internet. Cars gonna be crashing. Before I got real stressed out and started looking like this, I used to be so fine, nigga. The be cars just sitting at the light. The other car got to honk their horn. You about to crash, sir? Go. No, don't make no U-turn and hand me your business card on this bus stop. Don't do that.
That was the video.
When the signs Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All personal breakthroughs begin with a change in beliefs. Your learned Chinese word is beverage, drink, and your lucky numbers are 18, 27, 29, 31, 42, and 6. And again, wind signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, all personal breakthroughs begin with a change in beliefs. And so, which one of them signs said that? I think it was Libra. That you got some information from your friend. It damn near change what you believe. Believe it. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Well, that's it. Let me hurry up and go, cause it was my goodness. You have your to-do list, but there's your to-be list as well. Hold on, I finished. Let me just tell them. Let me just say this last part. When we talk about the celebrities, we always gonna keep it sweet, cause we keep it sweet over here at the bakery. All these cookies and cupcakes and shit. How could we not? And you have your to-do. You know about your to-do list. But there's also your to-be list that you need to consider as well. Be intentional about who you want to be, how you want to be, and what you want to be. When, who, what, where, when, why, and how. You want to be more responsible. You want to be more empathetic. You want to be more organized. You want to be more take more risks, pursue more challenges. Do you want to be more laid back? My theme, my anthem, my anthem for the rest of the year is gentle, peaceful, pure. So I'm working on that shit every day. That's what I want to be intentionally. That's my to-be list. Write you out a to-be list. Also, you always gotta know when to say, I can't take that right. Until again we meet, keep it sweet. Y'all come back now. You hear? Y'all come back now. You hear?